The Terriers welcomed the Merrimack Warriors to Walter Brown Arena on Saturday afternoon for the season opener in Boston. The Terriers got things started early with a power play goal from Reagan Rust.
Rust has some room. Couldn't settle the puck, though. Dumps one in for Comfer. Comfer got a piece of it. Bach backhanded. Chance in front, score! It is Reagan Rust with her first BU goal, and it comes on the power play.
Meanwhile, Merrimack scored 2 power play goals and eventually took a 2-1 lead. In the end, the Terriers couldn't get the equalizer and eventually dropped the season opener to the Warriors 2-1. BU returns home when the Northeastern Huskies come to town at Walter Brown Arena as they look to get their first win of the 2017-18 season. There's Coach Brian DeRocher, and Coach, a really good finish offensively to the game. Just couldn't get that last goal through. What was the difference, you think, tonight?
Well, there was a couple of opportunities that we had, late, as you mentioned, Mary Grace Kelly coming off the bench. I think when we had just about pulled the goalie and, went in off her heel. I believe it was Nina had a backhand that hit the post, went out the backside of the goalie, and I think Jess Comfer maybe had a backside great little snap one time. The goalie stuck the left pad out. There was a few others that were loose pucks around the cage, possible rebounds, and we just didn't get to them. And some of that you have to give credit to the goalie and the overall team defense of Merrimack. And some nights you don't get the bounce or you don't create the bounce that you want. But all in all, I liked the majority of what we did tonight. Scoring is sometimes a skill, determination, and a little bit of luck from time to time, and maybe we didn't get some of that tonight. But again, I told them I liked a lot of things tonight. Last night was very, very up and down for my liking, and so I applauded them for, I think, the step we took forward, but we've got to turn them into wins.
Looked like Aaron O'Neill got a little unlucky on at least one of those goals. What did you see from the goaltending today?
Yeah, Aaron was there. Giving up 2 goals, you give yourself a chance to win. She had to make 30 or, low 30s in saves, I believe. That's a good body of work in general. Maybe there could have been a whistle on one of them. It seemed like it was maybe lost out of sight, but not quite the case. And, when you get a 5-on-3 and somebody's hacking away and banging at it, again, you talk about luck. Some nights that whistle blows, some nights it doesn't, and but she played well today, and I was real happy. I thought she also handled pucks behind the net well, was out there, almost every single time, stopping pucks, setting them up for their D.
You have 2 weeks into your next game. How do you approach that? Do you finally get to feel like you're ramping up into regular practice time, or what's the approach? Well,
we had a good week of practice this week, but I don't think we could really focus on conditioning. I think we've got to get our skating conditioning. These kids work hard all year round. They do a great job, with our strength coach, Darcy Gould, but they need to get a little bit of conditioning, and yesterday and today was conditioning for most of the team. But again, we can do a little bit more, start building up and to the Northeastern weekend a couple weeks down the road. We'll also participate in a cancer walk down in the Esplanade next Sunday, which is great for community activities, and we've got to get people acclimated with some of the things we do. We've just kind of brought out a little bit on special teams, a little bit about breakouts, but we can show them a few more things here in the next couple of weeks, and continue to build on what the good things that happened today.
Coach, thanks for the time.
You're welcome. Thank you.